Charles Oliveira is a master of jiu-jitsu. In his fight against Tony Ferguson, Charles did things on the ground that were stupefyingly brilliant, and as a result, he accomplished something that many people thought to be impossible. He controlled El Cucuy on the mat for an extended period of time. In this video, let's take a look at the small details that made Oliveira's dominant top control so sublime. The fight starts. Right away, it's very clear that Charles can compete against Tony's stand-up. Visit this video for more details on Oliveira's complete MMA game. But yeah, Do Bronx likes to choose the path of least resistance, because he can. Once he sees that lead elbow attempt, he identifies the takedown opportunity. Ferguson's center of gravity is way too high. Oliveira takes a strong body lock, lifts Tony up, and then dumps him on the ground, landing into side mount. And what's the first thing he does to reinforce his dominance? He tries to control Tony's head, or more specifically, Tony's neck. It's not working on this side, he tries the other way. Now the grip is getting tighter, as Charles progressively sneaks his left hand between Tony's head and shoulder. Also, while he's doing that, he takes a long look at Ferguson's legs, assessing the position. Now he knows how to progress. He slides his arm behind Tony's legs and grabs his ankle. This is exactly what he needs to create the right angle. Like he does so often, Charles exchanges his hand for his foot, hooking Tony's legs in the process. He gets to half mount and half butterfly. Seems El Cucuy can't stop the progress. And it's not over. Look at how Oliveira hooks the leg in two places here. This is quite common, although incredibly annoying, and Charles does it better than pretty much anyone. And now we arrive to a very decisive moment in the fight. Oliveira is looking to improve his position to full mount. Before anything, he controls Tony's head by controlling his neck. Here, to progress further, he's gonna brilliantly use a three-step technique. First step, Charles abandons Tony's butterfly and releases the double hook on the other leg to essentially move to half guard. But there's a small detail that makes a huge difference here. Instead of being directly between the legs, Oliveira's foot is carefully placed on Tony's left knee. Second step, Do Bronx extends his leg while pushing with his foot on Tony's knee. The whole purpose of this step, Oliveira's knee isn't between Tony's legs anymore. It's free to move. Third step, without resting even a little bit, Oliveira starts sliding his knee on top of Ferguson, making sure to keep his hips low, maximizing his control, minimizing the reversal risk. Speaking of reversal, did you really think Tony Ferguson would give up mount that easy? As soon as he feels the knee on his belly, he explodes. He pops his hips up in the air and turns his body to the side. It's safe to say that a vast majority of fighters would reverse the position here, or at least escape full mount. But a few key elements keep Oliveira safe. The most vital element is the neck control, cause at some point, it becomes almost impossible for Tony to keep turning his body. He's tough, but he's not a fucking owl. What also helps Charles is the way he uses his own hips. They are always tucked to Tony, they are always facing the mat, keeping their balance. That's how he's able to float over his opponent like that. And when the hips need help to restore balance, that's when Oliveira becomes a wizard. Look here, Charles's hips are leaning dangerously to his left because of Tony's reversal momentum. To stop this and restore balance, Oliveira lets Ferguson's body twist under him while diligently keeping a firm hold under his neck. He wraps his right leg around and gently places his foot right here. This accomplishes just so many fucking things. It restores the hip balance, assuring heavy top pressure. Tony cannot reverse Charles anymore, because Oliveira can always rebalance his hips to the right by pulling here with his hook. If somehow Ferguson manages to pop his head out of this crap, Oliveira can simply take his back. But Do Bronx wants more control. He's got options, but he's made his choice a while ago. He won't leave that head go. Instead, he uses his legs to lean his hips to the right. Tony has got no momentum left. Oliveira abandons this hook to continue putting more weight on his right side. Damn, what's this, a hobbit? Oh no, sorry, that's just the last nail in the coffin of Tony Ferguson's reversal. That magical left foot just sneaks in out of the blue and robs El Cucuy of his last hopes. As you can see, Tony's hips are almost facing the mat, but with all the momentum gone, head controlled, hip controlled, well, he's powerless. How many times have we seen a powerless Tony? Oliveira calmly sits him back down. almost arrogantly, into full mount. If you want to see more of this Oliveira mastery, stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for watching, guys. Part 2 will be uploaded soon if it hasn't been already. It will include the full breakdowns of part 1 and part 2 in case some people land on part 2 first. Alright guys, see ya.